Everyone, how's it going? So, hope you've been fantastic. I was brushing my hair the wrong way. It's too long now, so now I have to make it go the other way because it doesn't part correctly. Getting a haircut on Wednesday, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy to get this sorted. Hope you've been fantastic. I've been good. Thank you for asking. We got potentially too many people tonight. I got to figure out what I want to do because we got 33 monsters in lightweight. I thought we were going to have 34, but turns out I don't know how to do any math. So, you know, we're going to have 33, which means 3 monsters are going to get buys, which is a little bit unfortunate. I could make it so 1 monster gets a buy. I could make it so 1 monster gets a buy, and then someone gets a second entry. Maybe. Or I could, you know, cut somebody. And who would I cut? I don't know. Maybe I'd cut one of the many people who are like, oh, I don't know if I filled out the form right. Did I? I think I filled out the form right, but the Google all of a sudden for me specifically stopped working, and it didn't work for me. It worked for everybody else. And it's like, we're adults here. You can just say you didn't fill out the form. It's fine. You thought you were going to, and then, you know, life got in the way and you made a mistake. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. We don't need the song and dance about it. Get Fatboy Simeon back in? What? I don't think he'd be legal for anything. Unfortunately. Throwing a guy to even it out? Do I throw in a spoiler that can just like ruin people's days? Maybe that's what we'll do from this point on. We'll throw in a guy, and if he wins, he's not part of it. He's not part of the thing. But if he wins, hold on, my mic was like super clipping there. I'm glad I noticed it. I turned it up a little bit for a recording session for the Rancher Rundown, which is coming out soon. Have a galaxy situation? Oh my god, that'd be hype. But no, I think what we're gonna do is I'm just going to have like a house monster, and you know, if they win, they win, but like their points don't count towards anything. How's that for audio, by the way? I mean, with nothing in the background, it's probably fine. I can't imagine it would be too loud or too quiet. There's like no frame of reference. But yeah, I did have a couple of videos, luckily before I started the DXBL 4, that are just like, I'm clipping constantly. Audio sounds good. Cool. Okay. And you know, if it's a little bit quiet, it's not the end of the world. It is what it is. I would rather it be what? No, I can't clip it if I wanted to. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so Sushi Lucifer is really bad. It's almost a buy. We wouldn't be using your monster, Goat. Like, I appreciate it, but we would be using one of my monsters if we did it. I got many a lightweight. We can just throw someone in. Hey, Macho Cheese.
Monkey.
Monkey? This guy knows Shakita Yeet is up today. Hope you've been good, everybody. But yeah, let's just add someone to the bracket. I don't know why I didn't think of this last time, but we'll do it right now. Let's add... I could add... What's his name? Bill Murphy. That's not like a super strong competitor. There we go. We got Bill Murphy. I don't have any like extremely bad middleweights though. So if we have to do this for the middleweights, we'd probably have to throw in like Dr. Baloney or something, who, you know, does not do well against other tanks, but will fuck up the day of speedster monsters in middleweight. Okay. Which way was my hair parted? This way. It's the opposite. It's the opposite day. Whatever. It's barely parted. It's gonna like become more and more disheveled as we go along. Simply do not worry about what my hair looks like. It's gonna be goofy by the end. I got out of the shower like 45 minutes ago, and it's just, you know, it's drying the way it's drying. Okay, so let me start the tournament. And because we have way more people than I thought we did, turns out we have over 100 entrants in lightweight, and I was simply miscounting, and I was a big dummy about it. We probably won't get to middleweight tonight. But Wednesday, I have the night off, so I was planning on streaming anyway, and we might as well just do a fight night that night as well. Wednesday will be the 30th, which means it is the new set for Pokemon TCG Pocket, so we'll probably split the day up between the DXBL and running some games of that. So we'll just keep the 16 that I've already asked people to upload, and then we'll do a Pocket stream as well. That's a good way to spend 4 hours. Gonna go hard for that new Solgaleo? Yeah, it looks cool. There's a lot of really cool cards in it. Okay, so let me get the bracket. Check out the bracket here. Okay, let me re-up this. I just have a set of very basic, easy staple builds as host mons for each format to keep on shelf to round things out. Yeah, I mean, I've already got that. They're just old. I'll just have old guys in it. Okay, bracket. So bracket is live now. Let me update the YouTube video real quick. I didn't actually do any go live messages, so let me get a couple of those out of the way. Sorry, we started a little bit late today. Just the way that all the things today worked out, even though I didn't like actually work today, I was quite busy. And I had to take a little snooze or else I was not going to be able to survive tonight. So, you know, my bad. My bad, y'all. Okay, DXBL Fight Night. That's good. Get rid of this restring bit. Bracket. There we go. No, it's not made for kids. And then I've mentioned this before, but I will be uploading all of these in sequential order into a playlist. Probably starting... I wanted to do it like probably starting this week, but realistically probably starting in May. This is not to put pressure on him because he was nice enough to say he would do it. But Macho's going to be making me a new logo for the DXBL 4. And there's no point in me like putting together all the thumbnails and stuff until he's got something cool for me. So we're just chilling. In the meantime, you guys can watch the old VODs if you want. But we're going to cut out the beginning and end and just have it set to like a shorter video that you can watch in one shot instead of having to like filter through like the Be Right Back breaks and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so that's set. Press exclamation mark bracket. You can see the bracket now. It's all set. Busy last week. Yeah, but dude, it's fine. Okay, so it looks like we're all good to go. Let me just make a couple of little announcements. You guys can hang out. Is it not showing the right one? That's not the right one. How come it's not showing the right one? Did I forget to save? It's right. Oh, I know why. Okay, my bad. Did I not do it? Okay. Okay, we're good now. It's right on YouTube if you're taking a look on YouTube. Okay. Announcements. DXBL Fortnite. I don't really post updates too much in the regular Monster Rancher channel anymore. I feel like most people are here. And, you know, it's not that it's a convoluted process, I think Fenric's done a pretty good job at making it easy for tournament organizers to like update their stuff. It's simply another thing I gotta do, which is like annoying, you know. Gotta make sure to put on blue sky so 2 people see it. I've been like really enjoying just having like almost no social media presence. It's been sick. I can't lie. One of those 2 people, hell yeah, you got to see it. Okay, what do I post? I'm gonna post this horse. 3 lunches, no coffee, baby.
I want to play video games.
Fruits.
Hey, JP Mockman. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for actually getting your monster uploaded, or like telling us the actual name of your monster. I am confused on which one is real, so I might have entered the wrong name for JP's monster. I'll have to check it out. Dude, my Twitch notifications are useless now because it's just a spam of like, new sponsorships are available through Stream Elements. Shut the fuck up, man. I do not want to see any of this. I'm not using Stream Elements. Notifications are useless now. I appreciate you spamming me. I understand you don't know how to make money with your platform, but that's not my fault. Okay, let's get into it. 4-sided dicey. Dude, that's not even close to what you typed. Alright, let's get into it. Stream Elements is the trash one? It's one of the 2 trash ones, yeah. Streamlabs and Stream Elements are both really bad. Okay, for different reasons. Stream Elements just kind of sucks in general and is also like, you know, how shall I say, questionable moral leanings. It's not just like oh, they're right wing. It's like they do not believe that like Palestinians have the right to like exist. they're pretty fucking militant in their views. And then Streamlabs is just like, what if we took an open source thing and charged money, despite it being directly against the TOS, which is like significantly less scummy, but you know, still scummy. Okay. Yeah, the one that rips off Streamlabs is... Well, Streamlabs is the one that rips off OBS. If you're running Streamlabs, you might as well just run OBS. Stream Elements is like... got strong Zionist ties. Okay. And this is not like... You know... this is not a case of just like, oh, I disagree with their leanings. It's like, no, they're like on Twitter saying like heinous shit. Like they're digging their own grave on that one. It's got nothing to do with me. Okay, Paladin Toaster, and I'm full of soup up first. We got 34 fights. Well, I guess we got more than that. Real Rancher Hours, who up? That's what I'm saying. Also, watching back some of the Nuzlocke VODs, it's kind of funny how loud the background music is. I guess I gotta type in... Wait. It's din with no I. It's really funny how loud the background noise is. Like the music, and then there's times where I'm just kind of like mumbling and you can't even hear me. Oh, there's nothing I can do about that in post. There is, but I'm not willing to do the editing necessary. Redub it? That'd be kind of funny. Okay. Well, I mean, YouTube's already doing that for me. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Did you guys see the thing where YouTube is just like redubbing everybody's videos into different languages? Like, you have to like opt out of it specifically, but the way they're redubbing it is with like AI of like your own voice that they've like compiled from like scraping your videos. It does not sound good. It doesn't sound good. Whether or not, you know, I don't have any real like moral objection to that use case for AI specifically, other than, you know, cannot possibly be good for the environment for Google to be doing that. 3,000 on Paladin Toaster. We got 78% of Paladin Toaster here. Damn, that's big damage. He's full of soup, but he's not dead yet. I just don't want to use the feature till it doesn't suck. Damn. Just the 2 nukes back to back, eh? I'm gonna get smoked. Woo! I get some food. Miss anything? This is the first set. Are you hear the AI Macho speak Japanese? Konnichiwa. Rancherinos? I don't know what you would say. Yeehaw. Anyway, I'm full of soup going down, unfortunately, because it is a good name. Thanks, Macombo and Majora's Mask up next. Wait, is it just Thix? Full of soup and stab wounds and electricity. This man's full of electricity. Game audio doubled for anyone else? It is? Okay. We can fix that. Ah, okay. I see what's happening here. Okay, I can fix this. There we go. That should fix it. That shouldn't fix it. Oh, no, I know what's doing. Okay, yeah. I get it. I know exactly what's happening here. Yes. And then if I do this, does it turn it up or down? It doesn't. Beautiful. Okay. So this is my game monitor. Okay, so I set this up correctly once upon a time. Thank you, Past Me. I was looking at my audio settings. Also, thank you for pointing it out, like, very early on. That would have been really obnoxious if I had to go through the whole stream with that. Now I just got to write a little addendum at the beginning. It's like, hey, by the way, I made a mistake. Okay. Have coverage of the Canadian election also playing, so I couldn't tell. I don't even have that playing. It's not that I don't care. I care deeply, but also, you know, Monster Rancher's happening, so priorities, I suppose. But yes, I do appreciate you mentioning it. What I had done, predictions live for this, by the way. What I had done was I was looking at my game audio, and I'm like, how come that's not routed to go to my stream? And then, so I changed some things around, and it turns out Past Me had done it correctly. And so whatever I did today, like, ruined it. Care deeply about politics, also value my mental health. I mean, there's nothing I can do now. I voted like a week ago. 81% on Majora's Mask. Big Blizzard miss. Thanks, Macombo. Indeed. The 1-2 miss. Oh my god, he's got a huge lead. Napalm shot, probably not what he wanted there. I-beam. Withering not going to do anything. He gets hit finally. You only got to get hit once. That's it. It's a particular advantage to using a subbreed with lower guts rate in competitive play. Higher accuracy, higher evasion rate. It's often worse overall, but, you know, also he gets a cool red sword when other hangers don't. I'm just drinking a tea. I just want to grill, for God's sake. Oh, big I-beam, double I-beam. Holy moly, gives him anger, but it's not enough. He runs out the clock. Look at that. Majora's Mask, taking game 2. Have I ever seen Black Hanger in a competitive format? I don't think so. I think this might be literally the first time. I find that hard to believe, but nothing's coming to the top of my head, so. Oh, the stab miss. He's still in it. Heavy chop. He needs a couple more hits. Bolt. That's going to be enough. He did real good. He eventually got zip-zapped, though. Alright, Sir Pausalot and Lyricat. Slot 1 only Black Hanger. I actually did pretty sick. I think that's probably what you would do. Oh my god. A second one. I probably didn't spell that right. It's Lyru. Lyricat. Okay, well, we got more. If you guys like Kamui. Kamui's legal. He is the enemy. Prediction is live. Jorah's mask is yours. It's a pretty sick build. I like that you're just like, what if I got all the cool attacks? On the cool hanger. It's hard to hate that. Scary dogs tonight? Scary dogs tonight. A little bit Kamui than it used to be. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. 52-48. Pretty split. You guys like the Goo Goo Dolls? Not, I don't really. I think that album's got like 2 good songs on it. They're like really good. And then, I don't know. Maybe 3. Bottom heavy Kamui lightweight. He's got a big dumper, right? Sir Pausalot takes game 1 with a little baby hit. Little bites. Scratch, big damage on Scratch. There's the anger though. Scratch of his own, a fury of his own? You don't want that. You don't want these paws. Look at that. Lyru takes it. Iris goes hard, that's all I know from Goo Goo Dolls. That song's got like billions of plays on Spotify. It's really funny. Oh! I think Iris is one of those songs that like it gets like rightfully maligned. Or maybe not rightfully maligned, but okay, that oh no. Oh no. Alright. You tried. That was pretty good. Four-sided Dicey and Siren. I think Iris is like, if you think Iris is a bad song, you're being disingenuine. It's four-sided, or you're like 16 years old. Iris is the killer of your energy. Ba-da-da-dun-dun. Whoa. And I don't want the world to whoa. Okay, Siren is... Whose monster is this? I only gotta look it up once. Jin... Oh, it's... Dashwazo. Okay. More monkeys. Prediction is live. Amber riff on a mandolin. Why is Kamui like this? 6 guts rate, brother. I have Power Speedster Bow already to start raising, but I'm not 100% sure what format to raise it for. I feel that. I think Mew's a pretty good heavyweight monster. Maybe not so much middleweight. I think middleweight's probably its worst format. Oh, I gotta put some scores in. 52% on Siren. Oh, these have been pretty split bets. Damn, he's got Yodel? You're fucked. Oh, he's got... Okay, Power Slap. He might be able to do something. Power Tasty Banana? That would be something. 93 miss? Holy moly. Stony... He's a Stony Noi. A Cowdoy. Oh, he eats the green banana. That wasn't ripe yet, brother. You gotta wait for it to turn yellow first. That shit was probably bitter as hell. He likes them bitter bananas, I guess. Game number 2. Here we go. Another yodel off the hop? Holy. He was a plantain? Maybe. You and Bajarl scare me more in heavyweight than they do in other formats, at least in my experience. I think Bajarl is probably best in like a middleweight. Oh, okay, he can't miss. Cowdoy in the DXBL? I'm Cowdoy.
Bye, Daddy.
Happened.
I'm dying.
Bye, Daddy. I'm dying. What happened in the elections today? They're still counting votes, so we don't know yet. Two-0 for Siren. I'm a Fuzzy Duck and Brixie up next. Brixie is a sick name. I'm a FU. Unintentional. Unintentional. Like my wide English vocabulary. You're saying I'm erudite? I appreciate that. Words that I used to know but had recently forgotten. See, the thing is, when you talk a lot, you end up in a situation where you gotta like stop saying the same things over and over again. So you find ways to play the hits without saying the same words. Wishing you all the best in Canada. Thank you. I do hope things go well. I tried a lot of Bajarls, and I think it's best in heavyweight, followed by middleweight, if we're just talking about the big formats. I think it's awful in lightweight. Yeah, I don't think it gains anything from lightweight in a format where a lot of monsters gain a lot. So, like, he kind of does the same things he always does, but everyone else is, like, better. He doesn't really gain anything from the intelligence techs. 49 to 50. I love how split these are. That means the 1% just goes to me. No, it's 49 to 51. I think a big, tanky Pixie. They gotta give her the prism back, man. What are they doing? Kind of take advantage of everything having 702 life in heavyweight. That's true, I guess. Bajarl gains a little. It's like a UKMR monster. I don't think it gains anything from having access to intelligence techs. It, like, objectively does get access to more techs. But they're not, like, relatively as strong as what the other monsters get. Bajarl Beam is something. Okay, you know, I'm gonna be completely honest. I completely forgot about I forgot about the beam. I was only thinking of the pot moves. He's a real Pothied. Pot tech is fun, but I don't know if it's good. No, it's not good. It's really not good. We got power. Let's go. Power Giga Ray? Oh, and a crit? That shit did 3 times damage, and he tanked it. He's a big boy with big, big dreams. That was the best you could have hoped for on that move, honestly. I'm a Fuzzy Duck. Gonna take it. Jamtillery and Phoenix up next. Dude, it was so funny when Jay and I were looking at the entrance for tonight. Because he's like, alright, I've compiled the list of all the monsters that have not fought yet, and it's 34. And I'm like, brother, I'm pretty sure it's like 18. And then we look, and he's like, no, it's... I was right and you were wrong. And I'm like, okay. How the fuck did I miss this many monsters? It's not like... Prediction is live, by the way. We got a Joker, we got a Jam. But it was just, I straight up did not think there was that many left. That's my favorite bad tech in the game. I'm a big acrobatics enjoyer. I'm sorry, I'm terrible. It's silly. It doesn't make any sense. My favorite bad tech. Acrobatics is honestly one of them. But I probably have to say something like... Brow hit. Okay, 81% on Phoenix. A lot of people like to clown on brow hit. I'm the only one with, you know, the guts and the aplomb to tell it like it is and say that, you know, sometimes the rule of cool is all that matters. Phoenix lost that one, by the way. Going to game 2. Death Cutter, a little bit of damage. Death Cutter. That double Death Cutter, he's angry. Oh, wow. That was crazy. Pierce crit gonna work too? Just all crits. Oops, all crits. Licking, but only in the context that Kato has both of them? That's pretty funny, yeah. What if he gave you 2 crossover attacks and they were the same move? Takamura and Slayonetta. Takamura-san. I tell you guys, I went boxing at a different gym this weekend. Because my gym is... this is it, right? And my coach is away for a couple of weeks. He went home to visit his family for a little bit, have a little vacation, and so, you know, I've been doing open gym stuff at my gym, and then I went to go do like a sparring session at this other gym downtown, and it was funny because, you know, my sparring classes, prediction is live, by the way, my sparring sessions for the most part are me and a couple of people at my level that, with no disrespect, I feel like I'm starting to like outpace pretty hard. Not that I'm not learning, and like I'm not, there's like no ego in that, right? It's just I'm practicing more, I'm training more often, and I can tell I'm like advancing a little bit quicker. But this other gym was like everybody in the sparring session except for 1 or 2 other new people were like trained. They've all got like 30-40 fights. So I was just like, oh, fuck. 88% on Takamura. It was a lot of fun, though. They're all really cool people. Slayonetta was like a really strong Bayonetta player in Ontario in Smash 4. He was Mistake's brother, and Mistake was like one of the best players of like the run of Smash 4, honestly. Toronto had a lot of like crazy talent in that game. Damn, my opponent in the box match got hands. How come all these Filipino guys are so good? That's pretty funny. They're all like super nice though. But they were laughing because in the last fight, like in the last round, I was just like completely spent. Like I didn't have the what do you call it? I didn't have the cardio to keep going. Oh, she got him. And so I was just like clinching like a madman at the end, and like he couldn't get me off him. And so they're like, "What? You can't get this guy's new. You can't get him off you." I'm just there bear hugging. All right, that was that 1-1? That was 2-0, right? Part of me wanted to do Dragon Combo lightweight, but I could not make the build work. That was 1-1, okay. I'm trying to run down the ring and check the ropes. I fell off the top. Okay. So we got 1-1, and that was Slayonetta, yeah. There's actually a very funny clip from like a little online bracket we ran. That one of my friends was holding back in Smash 4, where he just had like a soundboard and he was like firing off gunshots and shit while this like Smash 4 tournament was happening. Kind of the same way you guys fire off sound clips and stuff. That was like a precursor to what we got on Twitch right now. But I was fighting Mistake, who was like the best player in the scene at the time, under the Slayonetta tag. And I was playing Charizard, and I think in the set I only used smash attacks with Charizard against Bayonetta, which is like unbelievable. It was not a serious tournament or anything, but I did manage to win. Wet paint and try dodging up next. What disc does Slayonetta come from? I don't know, man. All of them. If you've watched my Nuzlocke. That's a latency buff, 100%. You can't get out of the way of it. Charging F smash? What are you gonna do? Okay, prediction is live. Roll into it? That's literally what happened, yeah. And then I think they, like, accidentally inputted a dash attack from all the way across stage. And so they just, like, ended the dash attack directly in my face while I was charging F smash to, like, lose it. But during the whole thing, there's just, like, Birdman, like, sound clips and, like, gunshots and shit going off in the background. Or, oh, I forget if it was that one, but there was a set where I was fighting and all of the, like, all the sound clips broke. And so there was no sound clips at all. And then as soon as the windscreen came up, there was just like 1,000 gunshots. Oh my god. Wet paint gonna take it. Holy moly. He did try dodging. Dodge perhaps? Okay, not this time. Going to game number 3. Not my money, not again. Oh, the kick. He did try dodging. Brow hit. You know, you like to see an underdog tech succeed. The double strange light. Brow smash though? Damn, he didn't dodge where it mattered. White paint the special spawn? No, that's the galley one. Next up, nicotine and no skip leg day. Got punched in the walls. Alright, we got him, and then who was the other? No skip leg day. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? We're about halfway through the first set. Be nice to your monster? Okay. He's a nice kitty. 85% of the chips on the kitty cat. A double slap. Oil spray? Okay, you're unbelievably fucked now, brother. Okay, no dodging. No skip leg day? No skip leg day indeed. He's got no mobility. Can't walk no more. Alright. Shit. I hope he's got ninja kick. I assume he does. He's got samurai kick. Oh. I don't think anybody's dodged yet, right? Big ol' no dodging. There we go. Our first dodge. More slaps. I'm only seeing roll and chop. Oh, spray 34! Oh, it probably would have killed, though. Samurai kick doing big damage. Next game, here we go. 1-all. Slash Cod doing a good chunk. No skip leg days. Got a lot of guts. He's down in the yellow, though. Yeah, good chunk on that. Rolling chop. I'm going to put him in the green. Has a little bit of a guts lead, but Nicotine is still leading in guts, or life, I should say. Another slap. And that's going to put him in the lead. Another one. And he's not dead. Oh, but 4 in a row. Dang. He got him slapped down. Good luck, have fun, and floor planned up next. How can he slap? How can he slap? Very good, apparently. I remember the first time I had seen the How Can She Slap video was under the most fucked up like framing of it forever, like possible, which was I was introduced to it by my ultra right-wing men's rights activist roommate. And he used it as an example of how men have it bad in society. This like Indian reality show. It's just like you gotta get your victories when you can, I guess. Because it is fucked up. It is fucked up, but like maybe not the most cogent argument to be making. How's it that a monster's slower guts rates have higher accuracy and evasion? Try to learn the intricacies of Monster Hunter 2 competitive play. So how it works is the worse your monster's guts regeneration is, the more of a bonus they get for having guts saved up than their opponent does. So like if you have a monster with a really fast guts rate, if they have more guts than their opponent, the bonuses to like damage and evasion and accuracy that they get are smaller than if it was inverted and their opponent with a slower guts regeneration rate had an advantage over their opponent. After 50 guts for the most part. Accuracy and evasion is always active, so if you have like 1 or like 0 guts and your opponent has like 30, they'll have a little bit of a boost to evasion and accuracy. Once you get above 50 guts, you start to additionally get bonuses to damage and defense. And those bonuses are bigger, like inversely proportional to how fast your guts regeneration rate is. So a really slow guts regeneration rate gets really big bonuses on all those. Say you don't like women. He did not. He did not like women. All right, 54% floor planned. I remember his big thing was that he was like supporting the first men's only shelter in Toronto. And then I looked it up, and there was like a dozen that already existed. And he's like, it's really fucked up. It says something about society about how we don't have any men's only shelters. Like sometimes they're like, you know, men only want to be around men and this and that. And then like the same way that women only want to be around women at women's shelters. And I was like, hey, yeah, I guess that makes sense. And I looked it up and was like, yeah, there's like a dozen, brother. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, good luck, have fun winning game number 1. Oh, that's big damage. Wop, 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 wop. You got him. Rather live around many women. I think most people would, and that's why they, they need the women's only shelters. Oh my god. Toronto's first bigot only shelter? Hell yeah. Kidding, not at all. I know what you mean. That was really funny though. Damn, the flick. The trample. He's trampling. That shit's got like 30% chance to hit, but he's landing it. Good luck not included in the build, unfortunately. Floor planning makes his way to a win. Dial up and let Leo on, bitch. Did I spell it right? Oh, there's a dash. Oh, we got a pole mock? Hell yeah. You'll always win if you don't miss. It's true. I get the name now. All right. Prediction is live. I get both the names now. You should buy an apartment rented out to women only and release pheromone scents all through the air system. Like an ant colony. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Man. But yeah, that was... I've told stories of that place before. That was not a good living arrangement. I only lived there for like 3... Andrew Tate in chat. 71% on the whale. Damn, big energy steal opener. Energy steal is a pretty solid opener, even if you don't have to heal off of it. You just get like a huge lead for free. Leaf cutter doing a little bit of damage. The leaf gun. What do we got from Let Leo on? Oh, that's a big headbutt. Holy moly. Headbutt of his own. It misses. Good damage there. Both monsters can win. Next day wins, he hits it. Dial up, taking game number 1. How am I? I'm good. Thank you for asking. A little bit eepy, but, you know, that's nothing a 9 p.m. tea won't fix. Holy shit, he's got grit. Alright. I wasn't expecting that. He got his ass. Fair and square. There's a Polmock with grit? That's sick. Let's look that up real quick. I want to see if it's like only one of them has it, or... Yeah, there's one with grit and real that starts with energy steal. That's sick, man. That's a cool spawn. Holy. And it starts with 100 speed and 68 defense. So that's a really good lightweight monster. That's sick. Speaking of tea, these damn tariffs are railing me since I buy your tea from overseas. Oh, la-di-da. I think most tea comes from overseas. Uncle Dogfree and Coitus up next. Notably better mood today than when? I've been in a good mood the last couple of streams. We got more Kamuis, holy moly. That's about to change my mood. I wasn't able to stream much this week. Oh, also, I'm looking at my schedule, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a Rancher Rundown out for May. We have the next one coming up. It'll probably be out. It was supposed to be out on Friday, but, you know, some things came up. But it's almost done, so, you know, expect that in a couple of days. Realistically, it's probably Nuzlocke out tomorrow, and then Rancher Rundown out the next day. Predictions live, by the way. But May, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to make one, because I work something like 60 hours a week every week until I go. And then there's Combo Breaker, which is not like the most amount anybody has ever worked, but that's before streaming, and that's before getting Nuzlocke videos done. So it's just like, I don't know if it's going to happen. It might be a good time for me to start working on the SSX video. Or like I've been working on it real slowly, but like to start actually piecing it together, and then in June I can like put it out. And then I might be able to do like the SSX video and then a Rancher Rundown in June. Quid is supposed to be those Filipino firework rockets? Probably. Is it Coetes? Like, is the S a... What do you call it? Like, plural? I mean, penguin is Filipino, so it makes sense. Quetus? Quetus? Okay. I learned something. Okay, 70% on Uncle Dogfree. Combination, big miss. Big punch. Big punch. Goes for the bite. Oh, the first one was pretty good. Okay. Ooh, combination miss. This is like the special K build, kinda. Just, you're swinging 100 times, you're gonna land a couple. Another punch miss. Ooh, I think Quietus wins this one. Barely, yeah, 25%. Got him a couple big punches, that's all he needed. It's a big goose. Is that like a Northern Lion bit about like the call names from Top Gun? And then one guy got called Goose. He's like, fuck me. Why fuck me? Why am I Goose? I got Maverick. And this guy's Iceman. What the hell? Damn, rolling bomb big damage, but he's not dead. Horn strike. He gets him. Quietus gonna take game number 1. Is he just a teenage dirtbug, baby? You're a towel and 2 piss 2 baby. Goose is sick. You could say the goose is loose. Watch out. Watch.
Moose is in the house. Moose is in the house. Watch out. Watch out. Here's Moosey.
Something like that. Towel versus piss match for the bathroom. Oh no. Kamui should have ducked. He was holding on too tight, that's the problem. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Saw this moose on the show alone swimming and it looks so funny to me. Trying to kill a moose and he dipped. Yeah, they can swim. Thought that voice clip was Macho at first. Holy, that's a stray. Moose is in the house. Okay, 62% on your towel. Point to piss. Forced to wipe. Damn. Okay, good combo there. Face attack or face drill into the Gatling, into another Gatling. That's many seeds to the face. That's Macho, no doubt. Oh. Macho, you gotta defend yourself. They're saying mean things in chat. Oh, Twister slash big damage. Moose are a genuine concern up where I live. Yeah, they can be quite a nuisance because you can't do anything to stop them without just like straight up killing them. Also, okay. Fury slap, definitely gonna do it. Every public place we go in Chicago, that's how I'm entering the building. Moose is in. Don't fucking do that. Oh my god. You'll only be the second most obnoxious person that I had to like go into a building with this year, because I got a story from like 2 days ago. One of the guys I was working with, we go to Harvey's. If you don't know Harvey's, it's like what's the closest? It's a burger place. It's like a regional burger place in Canada. Their whole thing is like they do like flame broiled burgers still, so I guess it's kind of like a Whataburger. But one of the guys I was working with, for whatever reason, I don't know, he's been normal all day. He's like kind of dumb, but he's been like normal all day. He just goes up to the counter, and my boss is like, all right, I'm buying. Like, what do you guys want? It was me and him. And so I say my order, and then he gets up there, and he slams the counter, and he's like, I want a big burger. And they're like, what? Yeah, big burger. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is happening? And then he's like, yeah, give me a double cheeseburger. And there's like no, like double cheeseburger, you can order a double cheeseburger, but it's like there's like things on the menu. Everything's got a name, right? And then, oh, also that fucked up my. How did this get messed up? I don't know what happened there. But yeah, he was just like going like that, and there was a person beside us ordering, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" And they were like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I just want a Kool-Aid." And we're just like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" And like, my boss and I like took him aside and we're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why did you do that?" He's like, "Oh, I thought it'd be funny." And he's like, "People are afraid of you. Like, what the fuck are you doing?" And he's not on meds or anything like that. It wasn't like having an episode. He was just having a larf. And it was unbelievably, like, cringe. And I wanted to die. And I felt the need to, like, apologize for him. And then when we were sitting down, because he's just like a labor guy. Like, he doesn't do any, like, client-facing stuff for us. And he's like, "You know what, Nash? I want to be a tech. I want you to teach me how to be a technician." And I'm like, "Brother, you just scared fucking random people in the burger place. I'm not spending any energy teaching you how to deal with clients. Like, I think you're a lost cause. You're like 40 years old." Did he get his big burger? It was smaller than mine. So, he did not order a sufficiently big burger, I think. Sounds like an English anime dub. That's what it felt like. I actually didn't know what was happening at first. Because, like, Predictions Lab, by the way. But it was just, like, I have no idea what's happening. He's never, like, acted like that before. It's not like he's got a tic or anything like that. He just, like, lost his mind. And I had to, like, apologize to the waitstaff about him. And then, when he was getting his burger, Harvey's is a place where, like, you know, they like pull your burger out and they're like, "Okay, what do you want?" And they give you all the toppings, but like they make it for you there. And he was like, "I want Southwest sauce." And the lady's like, it was like an older like Asian woman, and like, you know, she was being really like kind and, you know, professional, doing her job. And she did my burger, and he's like, "I want Southwest sauce." And, like, she didn't know what he meant. And he's like, "Southwest sauce." And I'm like, "Brother, there's nothing called Southwest sauce." He's like, "Yes, there is. I get it all the time." And then I'm looking at, like, you can see all of the sauces, and they all have a name on them. I'm like, "Do you mean Chipotle?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's the same thing." I'm like, "Then fucking say Chipotle, you fucking freak. Like, what are you doing?" What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, but then we sit down and yeah, he's just normal. He's like, whatever. Okay, 62% on Hobbs. So like Subway, but for burgers? Yeah, you just tell them what you want on it. Ooh, big ice me or miss. This is the new and improved Chiquita Yita. He does not have a big banana anymore. Is he in middle school? I was like literally like, how do you expect me to like train you to do client-facing stuff when you act like this? Like, I was genuinely, like, mortified. And it's hard to, like, make me, like, anxious in public. Like, I'm not a super outgoing person, but I'm also, like... I think it's just from, like, years of, like, dealing with friends and, like, family members and stuff who are, like, on the spectrum. Pretty, like... It's very obvious. It's front and center. And, like, you know, you have to apologize for them sometimes because they don't know how to express themselves in, like, the most succinct way, or they say something inappropriate or whatever. It's not a big deal. You know, you're just like, "Hey, I'm sorry." It was just, like, I was so taken aback because I've never had to do that for someone who's, like, you know, has none of those tendencies. It was shocking. And then once I realized he was doing a bit, I'm like, not a single person in here thinks this is funny. There's no camera, so like, what are you doing it for? And then he just kept doing it. Also, that was a very, very quick set. Holy moly. Yeah, he swung a million times. He tried his hardest. Dirty Myrtle and Lame Punch Man. Anyway, enough of that. I'm tilted thinking about it. It was a good-ass burger, though. And then I ordered, like, jalapenos and, like, the ghost pepper sauce or whatever on it. And he's like, oh, you like it spicy. And then he's looking around, and he's doing the fucking thing from Jurassic Park, where he's like, this guy. But he's like, this guy's legs is spicy. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude. That part was, like, unironically a little bit funny, but I couldn't let him know. I couldn't let him know that I was cracking up inside when he did that. All right. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? The blank adds more boomerang action. It's also just a better tech. Seen the image where it's the wolf casting spells and it's like undiagnosed, but what else could it be? No. This is also the same guy that, like, I caught not knowing how to count above 6, which sounds like a fake thing I would make up to, like, besmirch someone's character. 53% on Dirty Myrtle. I had him helping me out, and I had him plugging some stuff in, and I was like, you gotta plug stuff into channels 7 and 8. And I saw him stand there and count 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was like, is this like a bit? 5, 6. He's like, I don't know where 7 and 8 are. Like, he got to 6 and stopped. And I was like, there's no way this is real, right? Like, he's got to be fucking with me. And then I was like, all right, haha, funny, just plug that shit in so we can get this over with. And then I took a piss or something, and I came back and he was still looking at the console. I'm like, all right, well, you're beyond help, brother. I can't teach you anything. Mystic Combo, big damage. Lame Punch Man still in there. He did win game 1. I guess I can talk about the Monster Rancher game at some point. Tidal Wave miss at 83. Tidal Wave. Come washing over me. We got game 3 coming on. Here we go. I can only count to 6. 1, 2, 5, 4. I count so poor. 1. I can count to 1, 2. That's so sick. I love that shit. Anyway, the whale's gonna take it. Do I get the name for my channel? I don't know. I thought it was a funny combination of words. That's never, like, the answer people want. They're like, is it because you're Canadian and this and that? And I'm like, I literally just thought Moose Bone sounded funny. I used it as, like, an on-the-spot name I came up with for a Smash tournament once. Pico Valenia and Lame Marvis up next. So yeah, I apologize if that's not like a good origin story. It is what it is. Okay, prediction is live. What does Bones have to do with Canada? Well, Moose... Oh, I see what you did. I almost fell for it. If you want the real answer, we had a thing called residential schools. And I'm not going to bring down the mood by going further into that. It's also in very poor taste, so we'll just chill a little bit. It's not Big Burger poor taste, but it's close. 71% on Pico. Have I ever encountered moose remains or bones on the road? Bones on the road is going to be a good name for my video blogging. What am I, 70 years old? My vlogging channel I start once I go to a Combo Breaker. Pico big damage. Am I gonna vlog? I'm probably not. I have not though. I might. If there's sufficient interest for it. I have to play, there's been like 2 patches for Guilty Gear since I like last played it. I haven't played against a single Venom. So I probably have to actually like play that at some point. We're still just playing Bedman. Kamikaze. Use the anger. Kamikaze. He's got him. Pico gonna take that one. And our last match, we got Recoil Rex and Bill Murphy. When you just skill set, you got plus 20 hit. It's literally true. Okay, Bill Murphy's on this file. Beautiful. Okay. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Bill Murphy is such a goofy build, man. I don't know why I did this. But he can't actually win. He can't actually move on. He's just here to play spoiler. We need an even number for Swiss or else people get buys. And we don't want buys. Broad story and stat spread looks like something I'd do. It's not mine, but still. A little bit of speed, a little bit of defense. Unironically good against Bill Murphy. It does give him 4% extra chance to dodge. Okay, 57% on Recoil Rex. Here we go. Firebomb, that's right. He's got the big moves. Bill Murphy with a huge guts lead here. He's just got the basics and rolling chop. I didn't give him anything else. He also historically hates using rolling chop. Bill Murphy takes game number 1. Ooh, good damage. He's got real power, baby. Let's go. He dodges. Power ran up before real did. That's crazy, but you're dead now. Okay. I'm sorry. That happened to you. Bill Murray? No, Bill Murphy. Honest mistake. Too all for Bill Murphy. Next up, Paladin, Toaster, and Siren. Just Oakley Man in disguise. He doesn't have straight, though. He's got a better move. Zoom is tiny? Yeah, it's baby. Okay, prediction is live. You know what's funny about Bill Murphy winning, though? Is that he gets to move up as, like, what do you call it? He gets to be, fight other monsters who have won. So if he keeps moving up, he has a chance to, like, ruin someone's chance at 3 wins, which is really funny to me. So Weasel seems easy to raise for comp. He kind of is. Unless you get Yodel when you don't want Yodel. I suppose you could always re-roll, though. Alright, here we go. 55-45 in favor of the Shuezo. Gets hit with the lightning, big damage opener. Yodel in retaliation, you got no guts left, but you still have a lot of life on the Toaster. Tongue slap miss at 72, that's huge! That's a huge, huge miss. Million stabs, gonna smoke him. Pop that eyeball. Like a gusher. T-bolt for the 1 damage. A little risky, but, you know, if it works, it works. Chewing! Oh, I love chewing, man. Great move. Dash slash, gonna be good damage, but not quite enough. Into the lightning? Oh, damn, that would have been sick. He missed it, though. Now he's gonna get eaten. Maybe wins. You know what's really funny about eye injuries? I'm like very squeamish about them. But I found out that there are lots of injuries that can happen to your eyes where there just simply are not nerve endings, and so you don't really feel it at all. Which is really fascinating to me. Like you'll feel like a loss of pressure if like the eye gets cut or whatever, but you won't like actually, it doesn't hurt in the way that you would expect it to, which is kind of crazy to me. Because like I said, I'm very squeamish about it. 2-1. Okay, thanks Macombo and Slayonetta up next. It's like learning that like when you die, it's not gonna hurt. It's like, alright, well, I'd still rather it not happen. I would much prefer to just chill. Prediction is live. Okay, so Siren will be playing for the advancement. %69% on Slayonetta. You dirty dogs. Alright, now it's 50-50 on the dot. Let's go. You're a dirtier dog than Mocombo. When there's a dirty dog in the arena. She's beating everyone's ass, though. I'll miss the flame, eh? Lightning finisher? That is the play. You like that? She's bound to do well. If you want to learn how to kiss a girl, ask your mom, or whatever it is that she says. Blizzard, damn, good crit on that. Forgot I was supposed to be talking about the game for a second there. Let's purposely hit my eye with cologne to dry it, to remove a piece of glass from my eye. Hell yeah, that's metal as fuck. At first I'm reading that, I'm like, cologne, that sounds insane. And then glass, and I'm like, alright, well, it sounds preferable. Good idea to put anger on a slow guts rate monster like Pixie, try and keep up with Kamui. Yeah, Pixie really lacks some guts regen. She needs the extra boost. Sir, pause a lot and try dodging up next. It worked? That's sick. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to the middleweights tonight. As much as it would be fun. I think this is just, if we end a little bit early, we end a little bit early. We call it. And then I wake up early tomorrow to do video editing. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you guys like? So while I'd seeing Pixie do us so well against top tiers, this is definitely Pixie's best format. Lightweight is definitely the best format for Pixie. You get to abuse people running tanks a little bit more than you do in the others. Because Pixie does have like pretty good nuke options. %64%. It's just that with her guts rate, the accuracy on stuff like flame gets ripped away. Like it becomes very hard to hit anybody. Angry slap. Angry slap. He'll need a crit to win it. Another blizzard. It doesn't kill. He's angry again, but there comes blizzard number 3. Sir Pause-A-Lot gonna take that one. scratch. Punch, almost evening it up. 2 will do it. A crit here will win it. Doesn't crit. It would have won it, though. I knew my numbers. Damn, he stopped for a second and then gave him a shot. Too many scratches. Sir Pause-A-Lot gonna take that one. Sir Pause-A-Lot wins. I'm a fuzzy duck and no skip leg day. Can't believe Kamui swung again with only 75 guts left. I know. Alright. Hey, Bacon Underpants. Welcome. Shocked she's even neutral right now with Kamui and Astra as opponents. She's been doing good. Okay, predictions live. Who do you guys like? This format's pretty cool. It's gonna... This week I'm gonna have the actual ladder set up so you'll be able to see how people have gone up and down. It hasn't like mattered at all yet because, you know, we've only had everybody fight one time. So there's been no need to like go week to week and see how everybody has moved and like gone up and down the ladder. But it will be cool to keep track of it. 65% on I'm a Fuzzy Duck. Anger is marginally better than power and competitive. Depends on the format and build. It depends on a lot of things. Samurai Kick, big damage. Crit on licking, almost tying things up though. There's a little bit of a slap. I'm a Fuzzy Duck, only down a couple of guts. Ooh, the roll assault, big damage. No skip leg day, does not like dodging. He's got power. Power rolling chop for 417 on the crit. It does depend a lot on the specifics. It's harder. Basically, if your monster is a speed-based monster, you don't want anger. And if your monster is a tank, you probably do. And that's like the basics. It's more complicated than that, but if you want a good jumping off point. If your monster can rely on dodging, then holy. No skip day... No skip leg day, I should say. Should be able to rely on dodging, but he can't, apparently. Sometimes you want neither. Yes, there's a couple of edge cases. Ooh, big thrusts miss. Samurai Kick, he gives him anger. He's still chilling. Shot! Oh, that's going to do him in. No skip leg day. Going to take that one 2-1. At this point, I've forgotten which way I originally parted my hair. I think it was this way. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Whatever. Whatever. Fuck, man. Let me just push it back. This is slick back. This is pushed back. That's the opposite of the way it was, but that's okay. We'll see how long it stays like that. My guess is like 12 seconds. I was underestimate. Whatever. I haven't even shaved. Like, what do I care about what my hair looks like? My face looks like crap too. Okay, so that pays out to no skip leg day. Jam Tillery and floor planned. I think Macho has the right idea, no face cam. None of you guys know he looks like Gilbert Gottfried. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Who would have thought he was so attractive? And the voice, just... Mwah. It'd be even better if he sounded like Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah. Is Mikey from Recess? Okay. I forgot. I've already said that. Yeah, he looks like Mikey from Recess. That one. That one's a little bit more accurate. 61% on Jam Tillery. Damn, big cannon. He's a big bag of Doritos with beefy arms. That's true too. The triple bite. The quadruple bite. Do we see 5? We... Oh, fuck. I actually thought there was a chance he wouldn't. As monsters have, like, lower and lower amounts of guts, their chance to swing is, like, slightly lower. Alright, another cannon hit. Slamming down in retaliation, you got no guts now. Floor planed in a pretty good spot. Damn, the stab miss, eh? Another bite. Next hit wins, more or less. Trample at 75. Oh, floor plan takes it. Turns my legs to jelly. Alright, he got it. That's still got to be like the best line reading in the show, right? Like, just so obviously misreading a line. The pink jam turns my legs to jelly. It's like, no, that's not the way that was written to be read. It's supposed to be pink jam turns my legs to jelly. Why there's like a gap, as if there's like a semicolon or something in the middle there, does not make any sense. Quietus. Teenage Dirtbug was a good joke. You guys didn't... I got no reaction on that. I got no sold. Prediction is live. Better than wet shot? Hit him with your wet shot! Well, I mean, that's just a bad piece of dialogue. That's not a line reading. I think he line reads that like about as well as you would expect anyone. Your boyfriend's a tick. Your boyfriend's a tick. He brings... What has he got? The horn cannon. He brings his horn to school. He brings Lyme disease to school. He's got a spirochete. 65% on dial-up. Here we go. Oh, horn attack, big damage. But he's in range, almost. Oh, wow, that like pushes him forward. These are like two of the biggest monsters in the arena, so their like movement around the arena after each attack is going to be a little bit weird. Like, look at that. He's like all the way up in his face. Horn attack miss. 4 seconds left. He can't get to the back slot. He needs it. Quietus gonna take that one. Almost named Slayonette at Jelly Legs. That would have been a good one, too. I think Slayonette is a good name, though. I think it's less novel to me than everyone else because of, you know, the fact that I played Smash for years with a guy named that, but... Quietus gonna take it 2-0. Doesn't make the name bad. It's just everyone being like, oh my god, that's the greatest name I've ever heard. I have to, like, remember it's their first time hearing it, because the name is sick. Dirty Myrtle and Two Piss Two Baby. You dirty dog.
I want to play video games.
Hey, Bacon Underpants, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Okay, prediction is live. Yeah, if you got fuck it. I'll do the bit. I never do the bit. If you got Prime and you want to stick to Jeff Bezos, you can give me $2 for free. It doesn't go to him. That's always pretty nice. I spend that money on sugar-free peach monster and rent sometimes. And it motivates me to like actually make videos. 50-50 on the bets. Here we go. He loves that. Damn, we got the lifesteal. Of course we got the lifesteal. Another tidal wave though? How many weeks left do I get from Peach Monster? I don't know. It feels like it keeps me alive though. Try Guava Monster. I think I'm just stuck with what they have available. Keeps my favorite until Guava came out. I've like gotten sick of it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't really like the sugar-free. I don't like sugar-free anything really. Like, I hate the way it tastes. But because, you know, I'm trying to lose weight, I'm kind of forced to do it. Try V8 energy, gives you more energy and only 13 grams of sugar. That seems like a lot of sugar. Oh my god, how many scratches can one piss baby take? The lifesteal! Oh my god. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Holy moly, beat his ass. It's not added sugar either. This man works for V8. Heart needs to work out too, caffeinate it. Yeah, but that's what the sugar-free's for. I gotta make sure that shit's beaten at 200 BPM. Just to give it like a solid workout, you know? Pico and Chiquita. I'm not a big fan of like vegetable juice. My mom used to buy V8 and I don't know. Can is so tiny though. Yeah, no, that's true. Okay, predictions live. Who do you guys like? It doesn't taste like tomato, it tastes like juice. No, I know it doesn't taste like tomato, but I don't know. Maybe they've made it better in the last 20 years since I've last had it. But here's my thing. I'm only buying what is available at the dollar store directly beside where I live. If it's not there, I don't get it. It's so cheap that like it's almost the same price as like buying stuff in bulk. Except I don't need to like keep a case of stuff laying around somewhere. 61% on Pico. So it's not that like, also, yeah, geez, low hit percents in this one. It's not that I have like anything against any of these suggestions. It's just, does the dollar store have it? Don't I live in a decently sized city? I live in the 5th biggest city on the continent, yes. Things are available, but the only reason I even work out is because my gym is at like a 4-minute walk. Damn! Big kamikaze, last second. Face attack gonna miss. 4 seconds left on the clock. Chiquita can swing. She tries. It's not enough. Pico takes it. Next game. Here we go. And don't I have flavors? It's just because it's a dollar store. That dollar store in particular is like not particularly well stocked. If I wanted to walk literally half a block to the grocery store, I could get like everything you guys are talking about. But then I have to go in. You gotta do self-checkout because they only ever hire one person. It's a whole thing. Alright, Pico wins that one. I landed 1 attack. They landed 2 attacks. That's how it be. Bill Murphy and 4-sided dicey. Oh man, it comes down to this, eh? I do a grocery today and was gone forever. I don't mind going to the grocery store. That'd be insane if I did. Like, I don't know how I would survive. Real, you people can't do anything energy on that one. But predictions live. It's very easy for me to come down my steps, go into the steps directly beside my steps, grab a thing, and because no one's in the dollar store, bop, sell it, and then I'm on my way. Instead of going to the grocery store, go down the aisle, oh, the one I want isn't refrigerated, what am I gonna do? And then I get to the gym with like a warm V8 or something. 69% on 4-sided dicey. 24/7 gym, yeah, I have 24/7 access to mine. I got that that monthly pass. And because it is only a 4-minute walk, it's like marginally longer than walking to the gym inside my building. But the gym inside my building sucks ass because they got rid of all the weights. They got rid of everything except for one rowing machine. I don't know why. There used to be like 8 treadmills and ellipticals and a weight set, like free weights, and then like a pull down machine and all this shit. Now there's one rowing machine and nothing else, and I don't know why. I don't know why they got rid of it. And then it was really funny because people were talking about it in the like tenants Facebook group. They're like, hey, how come the gym is like so barren? How come there's nothing in there? And there's one guy who like just comments on everything everyone posts. Probably because he's like old and lonely. I don't know what his deal is, but that's probably it. It was like, yeah, they got rid of the weights because people kept dropping them and it was loud and it was making a lot of noise and people complained. And where the gym is like directly beside where the laundry room is, and it is a good like 300 meters to the closest unit. So nobody heard that shit. And not only did nobody hear that shit, I used to live in the unit closest to the gym and I never heard that shit. So I was like, what are you talking about, man? Like, I'm pretty sure a couple of things got stolen and they decided to just sell everything off because, you know, they're a shitty corporate conglomerate and they're like, well, if this gym's not making us money, then we'll just charge people to use it, but we'll get rid of the stuff to make a couple of bucks. And then he's like, I don't think so. What are you talking about? I know for a fact that everyone was complaining about the weights. And I'm just like, dude, like, what are you talking about? Like, I get that you're bored, but you don't need to, like, lie to, like, your neighbors for, like, no reason. Damn, the double thwack, eh? The triple thwack. 4-sided, Dicey is in the lead, and he's dead! He loses! Pew, 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 pew. Bill Murphy, unbeatable. On his way to 3 wins. Next up, Takamura and Majora's Mask. No. I don't know why I was writing Bill Murphy again. I got to look back and frame that thing JP wrote last stream and just like have it as a copy paste for everybody every time he loses now. If you saw the comment, you will know that I'm not being mean. Okay, Bill Murphy takes that one. Predictions live. Who do you guys like? Also, this is like the best Bill Murphy's ever done. I don't gotta do that. Brother, you committed such an insane unforced error. You can't be blaming me. That's like you walked up and like punched yourself in the dick full power, and then you're like, why would Nash do this? Yeah, I could get someone on like Fiverr to read it out. That'd be sick. You'll read it? Will it sound like Gilbert Gottfried? Or will it sound like John Travolta playing a character with playing a special needs character? 54-46. Was Iago special needs? The greatest thread in history shut down after 4,000 pages of discussion. Oh my god. Alright, so he takes game number 1. Ooh, big damage. What? The earthquake. Okay, so these are... I'm bewildered by this. That's 1-1, right? We're going to game 3. So quick that even if it wasn't, whatever. The earthquake miss. Big punch. Low kick. Oh, it's about the charge at 36%. Takamura gonna take that one. Takamura. Takamura. You got him. World champion, baby. Wet paint. Little kit. Little. Paint me like one of your French muse. Okay, here we go. Prediction is live. Who do you like? Takamura with the 2-1. Golem strong? Golem is strong. Golem lucky? Yeah, the percents were not like super high. 82% on wet paint. Here we go. Maximal zap? Not enough to kill. That's crazy. In a pretty good spot, though. Only down about 10 guts. Gets hit with the needle stabs. In winning position. The punch will do it. Zap. Zap. That would be a good sound effect, too. Zap. Let's be up on YouTube later? Yeah, I will. It'll be updated as like an actual video at some point, but if you want to watch it like tonight, you can just like watch the VOD on the live channel of my channel. Like the live category. Game number 2, here you go. Or 3, I should say. Charge! Charge! Big head assault. Big ass crit. He flattens him though, we're about even. Leaping kick, gonna miss. The head assault again, another crit. It's a good tech, Brent. Yeah, hopefully next week or the week after, I'll start uploading all of the VODs for this. We're only like 3 in, so it's not like we're super far behind or anything. Imagine smacking cat with a giant wet floor sign. I would never. What the hell? Also, I have the Monday Monster Madness streams that I got to upload as well. They're there. You can watch them. But like, I think it'd be cool to have like Monster Rancher 3 as like a standalone video and things like that. Okay, predictions live. Who do you guys like? We're almost done. Round number 2. Meaning it will probably go till about 11:30, which isn't too bad. Waiting for more Nuzlocke? Yeah, next episode's out tomorrow. It was going to be out today, and I had it like set to go live. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot to make a thumbnail for it. And then it was like 6 o'clock at that point. I'm like, it's too late. Like, I'll make it live tomorrow morning at like 1 in the afternoon or something, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, 70% on Brixie. Here we go. Everyone knows it's Brixie. Slash claws. A little bit of damage. Very accurate, though. Another Mega Ray. Thrust Claw, big damage. That move is like actually one of the most powerful basic techs in the game. The grit though? Oh no. Okay, well this will do it. 46% or 46 damage. This shit did no damage. Okay. That was a weak Giga Ray. Yeah, it has not been doing a ton of damage. Challenge is hard. It is. It's tough. There's a lot of luck in it. The double oil spray, she grits again. Doesn't look at it, but it is absolutely a premier basic tech. It's very good, yeah. It's like 17 force. I was talking about Thrust Claw. Slash Claw is good too. But Thrust Claw is like big damage. It's like jumping, or what's it? Claw Assault? Same numbers as Claw Assault, I'm pretty sure. Good luck, have fun, and Phoenix. You had them flipped. I get it. Okay, prediction is live. The Kato rundown will be fun to make. Interesting monster, because like he's very obviously an intelligence monster. His best set is a power set. He's used in the speed run with one specific tech that you never get to see in competitive play. A lot of interesting stuff going on with that monster. 60% on Phoenix here. Oops. Oh, Death Energy opener. That Death Punch. Good luck, have fun. Does not have much chance to hit. He does have that Guts rate. He's got that dog in him. That dog being Kamui. That fast-ass Guts rate. Whee! 2 seconds left. He can swing one more time. He's not gonna, though. Phoenix wins. He hits something right off the hop, and then nobody can land anything. Land something on the hop, off the hop. 2% jump blows is crazy. Death Smash hits. Oh my god. He's swinging. He's trying. No one can say he's not trying. Okay. Alright. Joker won in an interesting way for the first time in what feels like 90 years. So we will take it, I suppose. It's 2-0 for Phoenix. Uncle Dogfree and Let Leo. Uncled. Trying to decent pink eye. Likes tablets, can save scalp for tug slap. And telekinesis. You can do that. One of these have to hit, yeah. Alright, T is starting to fail me a little bit, so I'm glad we're like 2/3 of the way done. I've been watching old predictions live, by the way. I've been watching old Red Letter Media videos to go to bed to, and it's so funny, like, to think about it, but it's so jarring to just be woken up by a Rich Evans laugh at like 4 in the morning. Because like I fell asleep with my headphone in. That shit's like, I think the house is burning down or something. Might as well be a fire alarm. %73% on Let Leo on bench. Gotta head out. Get the boyfriend. Hey, well, thanks for tuning in, goat. Doggy doing big damage. He gets lashed though. In combination at 66%. That's spooky, man. Another combination. Earthquake is the play here. He hits it. It didn't kill? That is so crazy. He dodges the blizzard though. He's still in. Another one. He's not dead. I ain't dead yet. Hits the roll assault. That's a flat dog. We're going to game 3. Here we go. Now the roll assault, not what you want to do against a Kamui. Look at that. He's down 70 guts. Oh, alright. You're still in it. Another roll assault. Need a crit here. He didn't get it. A grit? All Zillas get grit. I guess all Zillas go to heaven too. That man is dead. Who do we got next? You're a towel and lame punch man. Except Zilla King for some reason. Yeah, they took it away from him. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you guys like? All in on towel? Hell yeah. 70% on towel. Here we go. Big rolling slash opener. Lame punch man can do something with this amount of guts though, yeah. And there's the anger. They can both swing. Another rolling slash. It's gonna do it. Game number 2. We do not want to see Magic Pot opener. It misses too. Just the worst. But Twister slash miss. Million stabs. Gonna do a little bit of damage. Lame punch man chilling. Another million stabs. Not what he wants to spend his guts on. Left jab. Okay, not great either. Magic Pot's pretty good here. This is where you want to see it. Or you can just get a crit combo and kill there. That'll do it. Next game. Million stabs. Rolling slash for the big damage. He's got power. The Mystic combo. Jesus. Alright. He does it. He's got it. He's got it. I'm your Venus or something. Hobbs and Lame Marvis up next. There goes all your chips. Oh no. Is that not 2-0 for Lame? No. It was not. It was 2-1. Other guy won the first set with double rolling slash. Tripping then? Unfortunate. Happens to all of us. Okay, predictions live. Who do you guys like? Starting to get fed up with how Quebec votes. Quebec is... they're anomalous, yeah. That's okay, though. What are you gonna do? You simply cannot trust the French. I say with the world's most French last name. Okay, 64% on Hobbs. Ooh, big needle stabs. Big angry needle stabs. Another angry needle stabs. Lame Marvis is going to take it. That was a quick one. Ice Meteor miss. Spike stab's going to miss there. 1, 2 straight. Big old tentacles. Hobbs in a little bit of trouble here. The meteor miss again. And the knock. Oh, he gets out of the way of the knock, but there's only 10 seconds left, so he needs something big. He needs like crit ice wave. Punch combo. He's got options. He doesn't do anything. Lay Marvis, gonna take it. Next up, Recoil Rex and I'm Full of Soup. And this is our last match of round number 2. Okay, prediction is live. Who you guys like? Last match of round 2. $67% on I'm Full of Soup, eh? Okay, well, game number 2 coming up. I love the like dragging chains sound effect they threw into Firebomb. Oh, he grits though. He's still in it this time. The lifesteal miss at 84. Oh my god, man. Oh, he tried. You can't be mad at him. Oh, Fireball miss. Okay, anybody's game. Who wins this? Slap gonna miss at 88. Oh, another one. Down to 3 health. Oh my god. You put some spice in that soup. You put a bone in there and you got a stew going. Alright. So, Full of Soup. Valiant effort. Recoil Rex gonna take that one 2-0. Wait a minute. Okay. Then Uncle Dogfree beat Let Leo on, and that's it for round 2. I'm going to take a quick break so I can go get some water and stretch my legs a little bit. They're a little bit tight from going to the gym. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. BRB. Won't be gone long. Hey, we're back. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing fantastic. We got a little bit more to go. It does look like Liberal government is going to be winning in Canada again. Whether or not they get a majority is yet to be seen. It doesn't look like that's going to happen, but it might. But yeah, I mean, the Conservatives ran on the platform of basically copying whatever it was Trump did, and then as soon as Trump was like, we got to annex Canada, the Conservatives were like, actually, we don't like Donald Trump either. And it's like, dude, that was your whole platform. Nobody knows what you stand for now. And they got kind of blown up after having like a 95% projected chance to win or something in the run-up to the election. Torpedoed. Okay, thanks, Macombo, and no skip leg day. I guess that's just what happens when you don't actually have things that you stand for. You just have things that you stand against. Like, there's a pretty big difference. Anyway. Here we go. We're back. More matches. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? We are in our last and final round. So, thanks, Macombo. No skip leg day. Both won both matches. Whoever wins this advances to the next tier of the tournament. What do we got? 80% of the votes in Thanks Macombo's favor. That's probably fair. I get that. Blizzard hits. No skip leg day does not like dodging. We knew that already. Hits the rolling chop, though. Rolling chop. Oh, he misses it there. The 1-2 is going to miss it 47% twice in a row. Stab lands, though. Hits him with the stab lands. Okay, game number 2. Here we go. Yeah, that'll do it. Damn. Scratch ends it. Thanks, Macombo. So thanks, Macombo. Moving on. I love that we got, like, in-jokes in the community. 2-0 for Macombo. Next game, Sir Pause-A-Lot and Floor Planned. I can hope the shit going down in the US is a good example of the end of the road for other countries. Yeah, it's getting a little bit ridiculous. And I know me saying that in such a glib way is, like, maybe offensive even to, like, what's actually happening. Prediction is live, by the way. But, like, you know what I'm saying. It's gone beyond the pale, and it's now at a point where it's like, this is, you voted for this? Like, we can't be friends anymore. You still support this. You guys remember that one guy who was in my chat during the Nuzlocke stream? That's actually the next episode. Not the one tomorrow, but the one after that. Where we had like the big political argument on stream, and his whole thing was like, Trump's not gonna be too bad. Nothing under your life for anybody is gonna meaningfully change under Trump, and you're all like pussies for caring about it. 66% on Sir Pause-A-Lot. And then I said he was an insane person, and then he like lost his mind. If you're friends than he did 6 months ago, it's just like, it's a very obvious line in the sand for a lot of people, right? Also, Fury Trample, you're like unbelievably fucked. But 2 in a row? That floor got planned. It's unfortunate like how much like rage from the internet has like rotted people's brains. It probably was Northern Line, but I think I saw it somewhere else, and then I saw him talking about it afterwards. But he was saying that like the way I view like arguments and like comments on the internet is the same way that I view road rage. Like that person is like temporarily insane, and then as soon as they're done, you know, being insane, they go home and they're probably normal. Like to a certain degree at least, you know, obviously if they believe in the things they believe in, they're not getting better. But it's helped me like navigate people being like a little bit more insane online lately. So was that 1-1? Or is that because he got the flattening? That was a 2-0, right? 2-1, sorry, yeah. That's not to say that it's not like these are the comments don't matter, right? It's not that the comments don't matter, it's that you can just choose to like ignore them. Like this is a crazy person. Pico and Quietus up next. Wonder if people will still question why Kamui is banned in a month or so. I'm sure people will still find reasons to argue about it. What's really funny is I like unbanned the stuff that beats Kamui too, and like not a lot of people made that stuff. Okay, prediction is live. That was definitely close, yeah. But Kamui is, you know, definitely the strongest monster I think that's legal in every format right now. Hey, Scaboni, how are you doing? 52-48, Pico's favor. First time? Hey, welcome. I'm doing some monster entry tournaments. The face attack? No. I'm someone who's relatively new to competitive monster entry scene. I'm 100% positive that Kamui ban is justified, and also 100% positive that Kamui ban is unjustified, whichever is more controversial. I feel that. Monster Hunter DX2? That's sick. I'm more of a 3 Ultimate man myself. Pico... That's unfortunate. Alright. So that's a win. Game number 2, here we go. As close as it gets. More or less, yeah. Not upset losing to Kamui 2-1 wasn't a landslide? No. Why must 2 3-headed queens fight? Damn. Always be the bad bitches fighting each other, you know? Chillin'. I did enter Kamui. I'll have to watch the matches back. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance that you won all your matches if you entered a Kamui, because I think there's only one that hasn't won all of them. That's a 2-0. Pico wins that 2-0. Next up, Siren and 2-Piss 2Baby. There's a J. Is that a special duckin? No, that's Beaklon duckin. Duckin is the subbreed. It's Ducklon. Ooh yeah, I love to piss. Ooh yeah. That came on during my workout today and I was dying a little bit. I just had it playing all my liked songs because I got tired of my workout playlist. It's too aggro for how I was feeling today. Prediction is live. You guys know Love to Piss? Probably don't. Also, yes, I was being an asshole because somebody said Monster Hunter. But yeah, if you want to play Monster Hunter 2DX, this is like a pretty good time to get into it. I'm pretty sure it's 80% off right now, so I cannot think of like a literal better time to buy the game than right now. What's the most OP in base? Metal Nerd, yeah. Real pissers type 1 in chat. Type number 1 in chat if you're a real pisser. 69% on Siren. Yeah, if you buy it on Steam, it's like 80% off right now. Golden Week sale. Another Seed Gatling. He's cleaning it. Look at that. Ooh, you're a shitter, so you'll type 2. Feel that. Oh, he stole it! Look at that, just little spitz. Got him with the little spitz. Yodeling. Plants guts rate so fast. Doesn't care about getting withered like that. Oh, the anger though. Angry tail assault. There you go. Now he's got anger of his own. And fury. Anger into fury immediately. He can swing again. The double attack under fury is crazy, but he took his 2 weakest attacks basically. Oh, see, Galling's gonna take it? No, he gets grit. Siren has a chance here. Hits the yodel. 2 piss, 2 baby. Not out of it yet. He's got 1 second left. Does he have enough? Oh, he had lifesteal up. If he had slap up, he could have done it. Mamma mia. Okay, Siren gonna take that one. Very close though. Bought it on launch. Finished the MSQ. Main side quest. I don't know what that means. I haven't played since, but my save got wiped. Something to replay to get all the unlockable ones. Hell yeah. That's 1-1? Alright, so I fucked it up. My bad, my bad, my bad. Playing 1 game 2? Because of the grit tie. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, I said Siren 1. My bad. You know what we're going to do? I might have accidentally paid out the wrong person. Main story quest, okay. I checked for Monster Hunter 2DX for a sale. Is it not on sale? I could have sworn I saw people talking about it today. Or, oh, you just type that in instead of like Monster Hunter 1 and 2 DX. Alright, my bad. It's been a while since I paid out the wrong person. Maybe I didn't. Monster Hunter's on sale. Okay. Here we go. Game 3. Really? I gotta check this because people are talking about it. Plant combo. Why were people talking about it being 80% off? Oh, it's Golden Week sale. Some stuff is 80% off. Why the fuck? It's not 80% off. You guys are crazy. Monster Rancher. Oh, Kazumi Fujita. What would we ever do without you, brother? There's a toy sale, but yeah, it's not on sale, yeah. Okay, so I paid out wrong, GG's, but Piss Baby does win. And as we saw in chat, we're real pissers here, so you will forgive me. You will forgive the slight. Next up, Let Leo, On, and Hobbs. Games up to 80% off is like, it's crazy because it could mean nothing, and it does mean nothing. Okay, so we went through all the matches where the monsters had 2 wins and we're looking for their third. Now we got the monsters who have got 2 losses and are looking to avoid their third. Piss beat spit. That's crazy. Prediction is live. Up to 20% or more off. So I saw that the first time I saw that mentioned was in an XKCD comic where it was talking about how that's like the most meaningless way to describe sale of all time because it literally encompasses all of the numbers between 0 and 100. But ever since seeing that, I have been on the lookout for a sale that said that specifically so I could point it out, and I have never in my life seen it. I don't like disagree that it does exist, but I just like, it's like the white whale for me. I've been trying to find an ad that says up to blank % or more, And I can't find something with that specific verbiage. It sounds like it should be so common, and it's never come up. 52% on Hobbs. You got big smooshed, but he's got a guts lead, and he'll be chilling a little bit here. Knocking up miss at a 50. 1-2 straight, big damage. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Into the Frantic Rush. He's got Frantic Rush. Hell yeah, he's in it to win it, baby. He gets him again. Double Frantic Rush, best move in the game. Game number 2. Misses the rollie this time. Ooh. Wop, wop, wop. Hits him with the rollie this time. Oh, it killed? Okay, that'll do it. That'll do big. That'll do. Game number 3. Here we go. Said a long, long time ago. Could just be remembering the comic. I remember seeing it and being like, oh, that's so true. But then ever since I've seen the comic, I've been on the lookout and I've literally never seen it. And that was like 20 years ago. Maybe it's just the verbiage that was more common before like stricter truth in advertising laws were in place. Hobbs gonna take that one 2-1. Okay, next up, Brixie and You're a Towel. Brixie and You're a Towel, both fighting to stay away from regulation, as it were. You rat. Reminiscent earlier today when one of my students was saying that they were selling free candy for $1. All right. Prediction is live. You towel over Brixie? I think Towel's probably got an advantage here. Brixie does have less like wasted points because the skill is like not super necessary against someone with no speed. But that defense... Okay, I want to see something. She's taking a lot of damage. She is max form, so it is 500 effective defense. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird match. Slash combo wins it. That's basically what it comes down to. Oh, shit! Unless it misses at 80%. Mega Ray gonna miss as well. Is comp scene relatively new for Monster Rancher? 6 years old. About 7, maybe. Since, like, it became, like, a pretty common thing. Your Camus the one who lost? Oh, no. Oh, he's not out of it yet. You're a Towel wins game number 1, but very close. The big scene, like the scene really popped off when DX dropped. Technically, there's been tournaments like since the 2000s, right? People were holding events back then, and then there's a big gap, and then with the Monster Rancher Discord being made, people started hosting more stuff, and that was like 2017, 2018, I think. I joined in 2019, I'm pretty sure. So there were people before Moose. Alright, so You're a Towel, gonna win that one. Next up, Majora's Mask and Good Luck, Have Fun. Yeah, prediction is live. Also, dude, when we were doing sparring, the gym I went to was like, if you don't have headgear, you can't do like regular sparring. If you have a mouth guard, like, you know, that's good, but whatever. And so there's one guy who didn't have a mouth guard or headgear, so when we did sparring, it was just like body shots, and he was like a big guy. He was a big boy. Um, you know, probably had like 60 or 70 pounds on me. And I don't think he realized that just because we're punching the body, you don't have to go full power. And so he hit me full power a couple of times in the gut. And then I hit him, and I was trying real hard to like avoid the liver. And also, you know, he's got a little bit of a belly, so it's easier to avoid the liver that way. But I hit him once, and he just took like 6 or 7 steps backwards to the wall. I was like, this is how hard you're hitting me. Leave me alone, brother. And now like I can like really feel it in my ribs today. That was like 3 days ago. 84% on Majora's Mask. When I've been laughing, I've been able to like feel it occasionally. I don't have any cracked ribs or anything like that. Like I've had that feeling before. I know what it feels like. Good luck, have fun. Wins that one. Shigun Hopper combo. I think I'd actually be killed if I tried that. I was talking in Discord about how one of the coaches, I don't know how much he like actually does for boxing. I think he's like the yoga instructor at the gym or whatever, and like he boxes occasionally. But he was doing this like Prince Nassim style. I don't know if you've ever seen Prince Nassim, but it's a lot of like, it's no guard, both your hands are down, you're like dancing, and you're like throwing like weird like punches and shit. And he was doing this, and I just kept like slowly walking forward with my guard up, and I like just jab him in the face like over and over again. And he'd throw like some weird hook or whatever, and I'd like tap him in the body. And I think he hit me like once or twice, and I definitely hit him more often. Oh my god, nobody landed anything. He used more gats though, so he's gonna win. And then afterwards I realized he was filming. I don't know if he was like filming for TikTok or something, but I watched him delete the video of our sparring session. He wasn't trying to like style on me. He wasn't like obnoxious. He was a nice guy, but he just had like a very strange fighting style that is like good if you're like trying to make like content, I guess. It's very flashy. And that's just the way he likes fighting, I guess. And then there's just me, just like brick wall, just like walking forward. He did get me a couple of times. There was like once where he did this like jab, and I went to like parry the jab, like knock it up so I could like go low. And he did like a jab, and then like halfway through he did like this weird like whip with his arm to like hook me, and like it hit me just like a slap in the face. I was like, okay. Like, I got God. I wasn't expecting that for sure. Okay, prediction is live. Guts down, guts down, guts down. I remember I got him once, and he made this face like, and I was like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, man. Did I hit you too hard? Like, communicate with me. Like, my bad. Neither of us had headgear, so I wasn't trying to like hit him too hard. But he just made this like he ate like the sourest lemon of all time face, and I'm like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But it's like, it's embarrassing to be like, did I hit you too hard? Is a punch in solar plexus allowed in boxing? 100%. It is. It's extremely, extremely potent. 60% on wet paint. Just folded because I can't breathe. No, that shit sucks, man. The thing is that it's very hard to hit because you got your hands right here, right? You have like one out, but like it's so hard to get the solar plexus and not clip their arm, right? You're gonna hit their arm first on the way in, like even if it's a little bit. You can't see what I'm doing, but like you'd like hit their arm and like bounce off. So a lot of the force is gonna be dissipated. So it really only works as like a counter, or if they're like super dead and they're not blocking. We have been trying to recover from internal bleeding inside his face. I did not hit him very hard. So I don't know, like I was just afraid I like hit him like square in the nose or something. I thought I hit him in the forehead. But, like, it doesn't take much to, like, feel it if you get hit in the nose. Even if they're not trying. I've definitely, like, got hit in the nose a couple times in sparring from someone who did, like, the lightest jab of all time and my nose started bleeding. Yeah, solar plexus, really potent liver shot. And that's, like, it for the body for the most part. Because, like, most people just straight up don't have the strength to, like, break ribs. Like, if you manage to hit the same spot over and over again, you might be able to make it happen. Wet Paint gonna win that one 2-1. But that takes, like, a lot of precision. But yeah, solar plexus is rough because, like you said, like, you just stop breathing. It's just like, oh, I'm dying a little bit. And then liver is really bad because there's nothing you can do about it. There's no amount of, like... It's not that there's no amount of conditioning that can, like, save you, but it's a neurological thing, right? Getting hit in the liver. And the way you fix getting hit in the liver is by having extremely strong ab muscles. Because, like, if the muscles are strong, they can't get to it, right? But if they get you in the side, like, the perfect, like, spot where you don't have any protection is live. Then your brain's gonna shut off because it thinks you're dying. It's not even the pain. It's not like a tolerance thing. It's literally your brain is like, oh, your internal organs have been damaged. I need to divert resources to the rest of your body. What's the best way to guard if you are a complete novice? Can you show me? My friends are always making these exaggerated poses that I think are utterly flashy and useless. So, rear hand up against the cheek. Knuckles roughly like on your cheekbone. You can go a little bit higher, but I tend to go like this because then with the glove you're like up to here and it covers most of your face. And then you have your other hand out in front so you can bring it back. That's the easiest way to do it. And then as far as guarding when you're like actually like blocking punches, I mean, you could do it to the sides. This cuts off your peripheral vision, but it basically protects your nose and your face. The reason you would do it on the sides like this is to stop them from being able to hit you in the temple and like see what they're doing, but you can't see hooks coming. And then you can always like go straight directly in front of your eyes, but usually you're ducking down a little bit when you're doing that one. But yeah, regular guard is just hand up in front. Like, your backhand is just glued to your face at all times with your elbow in as much as it can be. And then you can drop it a little bit when you're far away, but then you bring it up as soon as you like enter punching range. And then your other hand is just out in front a little bit so you can bring it back if you need to. That's it. %94 on Jam Tillery. And then, like, for me, I don't really have, like, a good flick jab or anything like that, but I do have my front hand, like, at a 90-degree angle hanging, like, in front of my gut when I'm, like, far away, and then I only bring it up when I get in. Also, that was very, very quick. Makes more sense than what my friends do. No wonder they get hit in the face. Yeah, the problem is that there are other styles, but you need to already know how to do the first one. Alright, Jam Tillery gonna take game number 2. Bill Murphy's a monster. He's doing pretty good tonight. Dodging it. Getting hit with the whips. Look at the flick of the whips. Slap miss at 60, 70? Oh, moly. Don't walk into cannon range. You're going to die. He died. Jam Tillery going to win that one. He almost got it, I know. And then he got it, if you know what I mean. If you know what I am saying. Next up, Four-Sided Dicey and Lame Marvis. Oakley Man is down. A second cannon has hit in the Oakley Man. I just you gotta be up in 6.5 hours. Holy. Yeah, go to sleep. Okay. Hope you eat bananas. You've been trying all day. Prediction is live. Bill Murray doing way too good. It's a fun build. He went 1-2 though. He didn't like. He won his first set. He beat Recoil Rex, and then he's lost since then. We got 8 matches left, including this one. So we're getting close to the end. 100 men versus 1 4-sided dicey. Who would win? 72% on Lane Marvis. Ape looks so sad. I know, he looks so sad. It's because he doesn't get to eat his banana. He eats... Oh shit, there we go. 60... He healed 67. It's something, I guess. Thwack. And he got squished. That's so small? Yeah, because it scales with your life more than anything else. And you're dead. GG's. Okay, game number 3. Here we go. Gets the tentacles again. And a third time. Yeah. Alright. Alright, tentacles does win it. Game 3 just to rub it in. Yep. Dirty Myrtle and Niraket up next. Good night. I gave you an extra game to keep you up slightly longer. Okay, predictions live. Who do you guys like? New Lane Marvis had that. It's speed in this format is like kind of tricky. Pixie best subbreed. Well, objectively, yes, it is one of the best. You're not wrong. This opinion is wrong, not. Okay, here we go. What do we got? 90% on the whale. Big bonk on the head into the leaping kick. God, Muse basics are so ass. They're so bad, man. They're not like Pixie bad or like Plant bad, but they're almost there. They're numerically almost as bad, but it's on a monster with like a 15 guts rate, so maybe worse overall. Oh, the scratch gonna take it. Grits for the win. Look at that. Next game, here we go. No zapping? Yeah, there's the zap. Again, not enough though. Myrtle chilling. Headbutt? Do we see a headbutt retaliate? We do! Bonk. Right in the balls. Oh my god. This is the same subtype tournament? It is not. I did the Mew rundown. I have not done the Mew rundown yet. Alright, big payout. 10-1 payout on that one. People didn't like the Mew. Slayonetta and Phoenix up next. I saw Peachtree Bug versus Mono Pixie earlier. Pixie is just a very strong subbreed because it gives monsters a really good guts regen rate. So it's really common. Oh, that's wrong X. Has to be a fun tournament idea. Any main type and subtype has to be the same. Yeah, the problem is it kind of like limits what you can build. Okay, prediction is live. Who you like? Have been a couple of tournaments like that though. Really need their hand rundown. You got like 2 days to wait. Relax. We'll get there. What do I need to do for it? I've gotten voice lines recorded. Like the voiceover is recorded. All the footage is recorded. I need to finish editing the voiceover, and I need to make some doodles for it, and it's basically done. Which is to say I have all the ingredients, but I haven't cooked the meal yet. 63% on Phoenix. Here we go. I always bet waifu. That's kind of sketchy in this game. You could always bet anime and you'd always be right. Which video is this? Their hand video. Is that the next one? Yep. Are the jokes recorded? Some, yeah. I mean, most of them I don't write in the script, but as I'm reading the script, I think about it and I add stuff. You like the when I laugh at it bit? Okay, that's good, because that shit feels so hackneyed to me, but it's natural though. It's not forced, so I leave it. Alright. That is Pixie gonna take it. Paladin Toaster and Try Dodging up next. That's because waifu in this game are pretty bad, yeah. But anime pretty good because it's all anime. Have you ever, like, we're talking about Salty Bet, and we always talk about this game as if it's like Tamagotchi Salty Bets, right? But how many of you, like, actually have watched Salty Bet and, like, know what I'm talking about when I mention it? So waiting for that Yoshi's Island vid? About how it's the greatest video game of all time? It's not actually about Yoshi's Island, but we were talking about that earlier. And I do think it's going to be hard for me to get a video out in May. I'm going to do my best, but like I have so much work in May that it's going to be tough for me to put any time aside to make it happen. And then I really want to focus more, predictions live by the way, I want to focus more on getting stuff ready for Combo Breaker because there's a lot of logistics and stuff involved in it. And then there's what we're doing this year is we're making like little plaques that go in front of all the setups that have, it's like a little booklet that shows you the monsters that are available for rental and like their strengths and weaknesses and like what text you should look out for and things like that, just so like when people sit down they can like flip through it real quick. And you know, it's just a lot of work getting everything put together, and I don't want to try and force out a video and like make that half-assed or make the video half-assed or whatever. So I think I'm going to spend some time editing together the big non-Monster Rancher video I've been working on slowly for like 4 or 5 months now, and then use May to work on that a little bit more and then have that ready for June. Okay, 70% on Paladin Toaster. Favorite line is the Super Bosses. What a cool game for fans of Super Bosses. Yeah, that was a really fucked up line. That one made me laugh for sure when I was reading it. Did I write that one down? I might have written that one down ahead of time. But then, like, I kind of, like, incredulously read it as if, like, why did I write that? Yeah, that was an okay one. T-Bolt? Try dogging. No, you got. Alright, we're going to game 3. I think we're going... You hit him with Cyclone game 1, right? I'm not losing my mind here. You certainly hit him with it there. I think that's it. I do believe that's it. Okay. I'm a Fuzzy Duck and Chiquita Yida up next. So my other guy went Rip the Whip. Went 1 and 2. So he's at risk of relegation if he loses 1 and 2 next time. Chiquita Ida is 1 and 1 right now. Prediction is live. I would love to not have to worry about my monsters getting deboned, but what are you gonna do? I'm the guy throwing rocks in the eye, only throw scissors meme. Dude, that shit is so funny. Did Macho make that, or did one of you guys make that and then he just found it? Because that shit it's literally me in middleweight. I'm like, these fuckers building anti-tank builds. What the hell do they think they're doing? 81% on Chiquita Ida. Because I only build tanks for middleweight. Okay, people like the monkey. Oh, big thwack miss. Thwack hits there. That's a good chunk of damage. Angry. Angry licking. That would have been all my guts gone. All my apes gone. All my guts gone. Big slap and chill. Hits with the boomerang. Puts him in the yeller. The giant press misses. Gets hit with the roll assault. It's not enough, though. He has the guts lead. He's chilling. Big boomerang, not enough to kill, though. Game number 2. Here we go. Ooh, is that gonna be enough? No, puts him in the yellow. Gives him power. Power anything? Power thwack? Okay, that's huge damage. Gives him anger into the boomerang. Oh, shit. Anger up. Oh, my God. He had power up, I mean. Holy moly, I couldn't talk. You got him. Just worst time to get anger, to be completely honest. Get hit with the long power. I'll take it. I'll take it. Takamura and Lame Punch Man up next. Holy moly. See, I changed the move and all of a sudden he does better. Who would have thought? Notice Mochi make it. It's kind of funny how delayed YouTube is. I've been talking about it. I think I have a plan for how to stream to YouTube without a delay. Because, like, predictions live. There's like a 2 or 3 second delay for Twitch, but there's like a good, like, 45-second delay to YouTube on the setup I'm using. And it kind of sucks. It sucks for me more than anything else because YouTube, people are watching and, you know, they're seeing and reacting as they are. But sometimes, especially when things are like really hectic on stream or there's a lot of stuff going on, I'm not sure what they're talking about. Which kind of blows. All right, 52 to 48 because I want to be able to talk to people. All right, that'll do it. It's getting worse with the delay. I don't think it's getting worse. It's been pretty bad for quite a long time, but I don't think it's getting worse. I think it's the streaming, the restream thing I use. I found a thing that allows me to stream to both without using like a third-party, like middleman. It's just like a plugin for OBS that I can use. So I'm gonna have to try that. It also allows me to stream to mobile, like a different layout at the same time. But I don't think I have the bandwidth to be able to do that. But anyway, hopefully soon we'll get that fixed. Better late than never. Hey, welcome. Oh, all right, Takamura takes it. YouTube has just been like acting up in general to me lately. I've been having a lot of trouble where like I click on a video and it takes like a minute for it to like start up and I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's like uBlock is like being weird or whatever. Oh, hold on. Let me update scores. I completely forgot. Man, I don't even... Who won Paladin Toaster and Try Dodging? Try dodging with the cyclones. Yes. 2-1. Had to think about it. Nicotine and Recoil Rex up next. Bandwidth is the biggest issue, especially Canada. Like, our internet providers are not very good up here. We pay so much for, like, nothing. I could get, like, fiber internet. Like, it's available to me. But, like, the same thing that would cost someone in the States, like, $40 would cost me, like, $200 up here. So, it's like, do I want to pay $200 a month for internet? Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Also, I legit don't even know if I can get it because I'm in an apartment building. And, you know, they have the cable lines run. Friend of mine at my local hobby store watched you too. That's crazy. That's cool. There are dozens of us. So I don't have fiber in Los Angeles because Spectrum has a monopoly in my area. There's this thing that happened a couple of years ago where the telecom companies tried to come into Canada. And Canada has like an oligopoly of like, there's Rogers and there's Bell. And then there's TELUS, which is like a much smaller company. But those are like the three big companies here. And they own all of the infrastructure for telecom in the entire country. And AT&T and Verizon and T-Mobile and stuff wanted to come into Canada. 64% on Recoil Rex. And they ran these propaganda ads that were like, don't let the Americans take our Canadian infrastructure. This was made by Canadians for Canadians. And everyone was like, fuck you guys. Like, eat a bag of dicks, brother. Shut the fuck up. We know what you're doing. And like, it just did not work. Not a single person was like swayed by this. But, you know, the American companies just decided not to like follow through on it because, you know, cost of doing business was too high. So they, you know, they decided not to expand. But it was just really funny. It's the first time I remember seeing just like something that was just like objective propaganda where everybody was like, we know what's happening. We know why you're saying this. Don't try this nationalism bullshit. We do not care. We want to pay less for internet. Why should we be protecting you? You've never protected us type thing, right? But it was just like a collective like middle finger to the telecom companies. It was pretty funny. Also, crit there definitely mattered. Day Rogers went down back in 2022. That's pretty funny. That was a fun day. Time I think about internet monopoly in North America, I always think back to the South Park episode. Oh. Alright, folks, we're on the last match. We got Dial-Up and Uncle Dog Free. Both these monsters 1-1. This is the last match. Last chance to dance. Last chance for romance. We're going to do a bet. We're going to do 1 minute. Oh, wait. What was it? Dial-Up. What was the other one? Dial-Up being the last match. Poetic. It's like poetry. It rhymes. Okay. 1 minute. It's our last bet. So we're going to give you guys a couple more second roonies to put your monies in. Oh, today was fun. Yeah, we definitely would not have had time to do the 16 middleweights. On Wednesday, like I said, we're going to be playing some Pocket, I think. And we will also do the 16 middleweights that we wanted to start with. We got a lot of monsters in the league. We have about 300 monsters. So it's going to take quite a while to get through everything. So only 60 middleweights, yeah. There's like 90 planets. That's such a good line. And like, we used to think there was 9 planets, but now we know there's 90 planets. I do this every night with your son. 56% on Uncle Dogfree. Here we go. I do this every night with your son would be a good sound redeem, I think. There's a lot of stuff you could pull from Tim and Eric, I think. Ooh, the Twig Gatling Uncle Dogfree still in it. That should kill, and it does. Dial-Up does have grit, though. Game number 2, here we go. Pop! Hits him with the leaf gun. Big Gutsy for Uncle Dogfree. He misses the big one, but he's got some bites in him. Another one will do it. Oh, he misses at 59% and hits at 57. The doggy takes it. That's a 2-0 for Dogman. So the 3 Kamuis tonight went 3-0, 3-0, and 2-1. Who could have foreseen this? Quasimodo predicted this. Alright, let's end this tournament. Let's blow this popsicle stand. So congratulations to Thanks Macombo, Sir Pozolot, Pico Felena, and 2Piss2Baby for moving on. And then we got Slayonetta, Floorplan, Quietus, Bill Murphy, but he's not moving on. Jam Tillery, Lame Marvis, Chiquita Yeeta, Takamura, Uncle Dogfree, The Ruquettes, Siren, Recoil Rex, Try Dodging, and No Skip Leg Day, all on the button. If they get 2-1 in their next tournament, they will advance. 30 Myrtle, Phoenix, Lame Punch Man, Paladin Toaster, Nicotine, I'm a Fuzzy Duck, Wet Paint, Dial-Up Hobbs, Good Luck, Have Fun, You're a Towel, all at 1 and 2. So if they lose or get like 1 and 2 in their next tournament, they will be demoted. And then unfortunately, we got Majora's Mask, Four-Sided Dicey, Let Leo On, Betch, I'm Full of Soup, and Brixie, all with an 0 and 3. So they will be given -1 point. But either way, super fun night tonight. Really do need to believe in Bite a lot to enter Kamui, but yeah. Difference is realistically the line between really, really good and bannable. I like poking that line. I think it's, you know, whatever. We made it legal. We can work around it. It'll be really funny if the top cut for like the playoffs is all Kamui. But maybe there will be something in place to stop that from happening. All right. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Let's raid somebody. Tonight was a lot of fun. Yeah, this hair did not stay the way I had it. That's all right. We'll just do this. Do we do the classic devil lock? I can kind of do a double lock with my hair like this. Uncle Bones needs a haircut. I'm getting it on Wednesday. Don't worry. I got something to say. Anywhere is where she is. Any place is where she's from. Lies and secrets become your world. Hot Dad streaming anytime, any place takes me away. And the doors open, I don't know the words, one by one, to give you the rose that's been bought by her son. I don't know. I do like the Misfits, though. You know, all the personalities in the band notwithstanding, they've all got some fucked up shit going on. If you want to scream, scream with me. This Neverland. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Moments. Give me a moment. Whatever. It's rating time. I'm going to bed. See you guys later. Fuck. Depot shaving head arc? Nah, we're not doing it. Okay. Good night. I'll see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.